How do you write your songs? Is it during rehearsal? Our songs come all different ways. We, I think, are pretty unique in that way and are very much like a real band in that we, it could come from Moss playing a little bass lick, it could come from Johnny playing a little guitar part. Usually if I feel as a singer like I have some attachment to the melody, that makes me want to sing along and create something to it and feel something towards it, then I'll usually run with it, and then we usually combine. So it can be all of us kind of jamming together, or it can be little pieces at a time. This record was a combination of all those things, every which way. The album is, according to you, about joys and failures of commitments. What is the secret of a long-distance relationship between a musician and his loved one? Is it viable? These are timeless questions, as old as the hills.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think that you have to have a certain independence. It's statistically not good to get involved with a musician, but people still do.
Mm-hmm.
People still do.
That's the mysterious question. This is what our record's about, I would say. And
yeah, that's a good.
The question's going to remain a question because we don't figure it out yet at all.
No formula. So Louder Than Ever was the very last song that we recorded for the record. Very, very last minute. We had this song that we were messing around with, and then one day I think it was you and I, and then Johnny was kind of playing something too, but we came up with the melody for Louder Than Ever, and I just wrote words to it pretty quickly because all these other words I'd spent a very long time on. It seemed like it just fit really well because it was something about the mood of it wasn't already on the album.
We kind of wrote our songs 5 years ago and very quickly, and there's something really fun about that, a good spirit.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All my windows were barred. The sun made stripes of shade, but I was sitting around like a zombie, feeding my own face. I was counting my sheep. Yeah, I was digging my strength.